The past 6 Septembers in a row have been bearish for Bitcoin, but there's another coin that's on the verge of breaking into the top 10 that woke up well before September ended. Toncoin, that stands for the Open Network, is on a fast track to onboarding millions of users in the next few years thanks to their integration with Telegram. You might not know that Toncoin and Telegram have a controversial past that dates back years before the recent announcement, so let's dive in and discover crypto. My name is AJ Writes Crypto, and today we are going to talk about Toncoin, which has practically gone viral in just the past week. Some of you might not know this, but back in 2018, Toncoin was actually developed by, guess who? Telegram. For the record, it was called Gram back then. But anyways, Telegram raised well over $1 billion in fundraising, but unfortunately they had to give it back to the investors and pay an $18.5 million fine to the SEC due to a violation of federal securities laws. They got sued by the SEC before they even got the wheels spinning. Classic. Once Telegram was forced to abandon the project to stay out of hot water, a handful of dedicated developers in the community took it over because since it's open source, the code was on GitHub and they knew they had something special in their hands. Well, what's so special about it? Do you know how Ethereum planned on working out their scalability issues with sharding? Well, this is something Toncoin already has figured out since the project was designed for millions of people to use it. Toncoin has an intimidating block time of 5 seconds and a time of finality under 6 seconds, not to mention near instant cross-shard communication. If you take a peek at their roadmap, you will see how far they've already come, and they have been building out this massive ecosystem slowly but surely over the years. Toncoin is not just the blockchain. They're also building out a decentralized storage system, a payment settlement system, and a proxy that allows you to change your IP address with zero downtime. According to their website, they have gone as far to say that they're building the reliable internet of the future, kind of like ICP. And of course, they have NFTs, cross-chain bridges, and DNS domain names as well. But AJ, what about the price action? If you want the drop on that, you're going to have to stick around to the end of the video. My question is, how did this layer 1 get to where it is now? Well, their beginnings help explain this because their current consensus mechanism is proof of stake, but they began as an IPOW or initial proof of work. In June of 2020, using special Giver smart contracts, 98.55% of the total supply became available to mine, and for the next 2 years, they did just that. In June of last year, the last Toncoin was mined, and then they switched to proof of stake, which is why the chain is super fast, efficient, and have the eco-friendly box checked. I do find it pretty insane on how fast Toncoin climbed the ladder in blockchain, but considering the plan was to always be tethered to Telegram, it does make sense. To play the devil's advocate, I have to address the issues that some people already have with this project. First of all, there are already people on the internet pushing back against Toncoin's claims about being decentralized. Like always, I will remind you that decentralization is a spectrum, but where this project falls on that spectrum is the real question. For example, Ethereum has over 700,000 validators, where tonstat.com shows that Toncoin only has 351. That's probably because you have to have 300,000 ton to become a validator, which is about $558,000 today. Haha, it cost a ton. Okay, I'm done. Another worry that stands out to me is their rich list, or the percentage of the supply held by the largest holders. Also not the best look here for Toncoin, because according to coincarp.com, the top 10 holders own 77.7% of the supply, and the top 100 holders own 90.7% of the supply. Yeah, I mean, adoption is great, but those numbers are pretty terrifying. Another question people have is that the circulating supply is over 3.4 billion, but why is the total supply over 5 billion coins? Are they just going to unload 1 billion coins on an unexpected market or what? Well, not exactly. In a community vote earlier this year in February, they voted to suspend all of the inactive miner wallets who have never made an outgoing transaction. The vote went through and over 1 billion coins worth over $2.5 billion were suspended. For the record, these coins will be frozen for 4 years, so in 2027, this will come back into play. This vote also had a pretty harsh effect on the circulating supply as well. If you look at this chart here posted by Toncoin, after the vote, the circulating supply increased from 1.22 billion to almost 4 billion. This chart they posted is not 100% accurate because we know the circulating supply is currently 3.4 billion, but at the end of the day, the supply still increased by over 180 80% because of this vote. Moving forward, at least the total supply will only increase by 0.6% every year. The silver lining here is that even if some people didn't like it, in terms of tokenomics, the worst is behind us. And sure, there are some things that kind of worry me about this project, but the visibility crypto is going to get by being integrated into Telegram is absolutely massive. And I still think this coin could probably put out some pretty serious numbers. According to these charts Toncoin posted, Telegram is projected to have 1.5 billion users by 2028. And if Toncoin onboards 30% of Telegram's users, they will have over 500 million users in their ecosystem. They have a long way to go because according to Tunstat.com, there's currently only around 3.3 million accounts and less than 800,000 active on-chain wallets. But hey, let's hope for the best. Considering that Toncoin's market cap sits just below 9.5 billion today, I am really interested to see how far this will go if they really do manage to onboard 500 million users. It's also worth pointing out that this project is already ranked number 12. I mean, it's on the verge of breaking into the top 10 by market cap in all of crypto. And the thing is, the largest crypto exchanges haven't listed it yet. It's only available on KuCoin, Bitfinex, Uniswap, and a few others. I am definitely interested to see how the price will react if it starts landing major listings. Time will tell. Speaking of price, Toncoin is currently hanging out around the $1.90 mark after it was rejected at the $2 level after its latest pump. According to Masari, Toncoin put in its all-time high of $5.16 on Christmas Day of 2021. This isn't a price prediction video, but remember that Toncoin's supply was much lower back then than what it is now. With that said, to get back to that all-time high of $5.16, Toncoin would need a $17.8 billion market cap, which is a 173% increase from its current level. Considering how high its market cap already is, if you want to get a 10x out of Toncoin, you're kind of asking for a lot because that would require the market cap to exceed $65.4 billion. I think this project has a lot of potential to onboard millions of new users, and I'm definitely excited to see what becomes of its ecosystem, but I am a little worried about its upside considering how much more work the market cap has to do to put in a 10x. But hey, it's crypto, anything is possible. My name is AJ Writes Crypto. That's all I got. Have yourself a great day.